The motion to concur in the Senate amendment is adopted. Without objection, the motion to reconsider is laid on the table.
So folks wake up across America today and they find out this bill is going back to the House for another vote. What's the deal?
Well, not this bill. It is the modifications to the law that was signed into effect by Obama a couple of days ago. So we're dealing with the so-called reconciliation fixes here, which are little tweaks, changes, that sort of thing.
So answer the question for folks at home. When they do hear there is some version of this going back to the House for yet another vote, people are thinking, are we going to have to go through all of this all over again?
This will be quiet. The reconciliation bill has already passed the House once, and what happened in the Senate is that due to the way they drafted it, they had to change 16 lines of text in a 153-page bill. Now, because the House and the Senate have to eventually pass the exact same bill, it goes back to the House where they're just going to repass it. They don't think this will be hard. Steny Hoyer was on CBS today. He said, yeah, we'll get this done.
I expect to get this bill back from the Senate sometime later this afternoon, and I would expect a couple of hours thereafter we will have the bill on the floor for final passage, and it will pass the House and be sent to the President.
Where? What network? I've never.
CBS. I think it's a cable network.
Cable, right? Exactly. But we were saying, 16 lines, enough to send it back to the House. This does not sound like that very simple song we all learned when we were kids. And I was asking Sarah Amos, our producer here, I wanted to know, did she remember the lyrics? And Ezra, I'm gonna ask you too. Do you guys know the lyrics? I'm just a bill.
I'm certainly not reciting them on air.
I only know I'm just a bill. Well,
yes, I'm only a bill, and I'm sitting here on Capitol Hill. Well,
and it's a deep baritone, which I enjoy.
There's nothing in that song though about the 16 lines that could come out that sends it back to the House, that makes people at home think, oh no, we're gonna have to go through this all over again.
It's not easy to become a law, is it?
no.
If Schoolhouse Rock had been more honest, it would have been a 9-volume epic, and you would have had to watch it over the course of months. It would have been like a Dickens novel.
I may die.
Die?
I think America is going to be glad to get out of the thickets of congressional procedure that they've been in for the last couple of months. I think there will be a great sigh of national relief when this long nightmare is finally over.
And I wanted to ask you about President Obama in Iowa today. Originally, we knew he was going back there because that's where his sort of major discussion over health care began.
When it comes to health care, we have talked and we have tinkered and let this crisis fester for decades.
Now he goes there with a bit of a success story behind him. And I wonder how many Democrats in these districts where they're sort of on the fence and didn't know how to vote on health care will be exhaling that the president actually has, a victory behind him to announce.
The Barack Obama administration just went from being potentially a Jimmy Carter-style administration with high hopes and great failures to the most productive first-year or two-year administration we've seen since Lyndon Johnson. There's no one even close at this point. And Democrats are going to go, for better or for worse, to their districts, and they're going to say, we are doing the work. We are actually getting things done in Washington. The one thing you can't say is that we are a do-nothing Congress.
Well, Ezra, they told me I wasn't going to be able to get you to sing, and, well, I guess they were right. As always, thanks, man. Follow you online.
Thank you.
Okay, take care.